Happy Sunday, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. This is just a random live I set up just to check on my subscribers and say happy Sunday. The weather is getting nice outside, so I know a lot of people might have went to church this morning, getting their Sunday dinner together, or out eating with the family. But yesterday I went out and got some much needed air. It was nice outside yesterday. The sun was shining. It got warm. Cause man, these cold temperatures that we was having, baby. I think I can't remember how many years it's been since I felt those kind of temperatures. Hey Jamie sis, good morning. I got my coffee, y'all. I'm just chilling. Jamie, y'all was cutting up over there in that chat last night, baby. Y'all was a cutting up, hunty. Hey Nika, good morning. I just wanted to do a quick subscriber check on my subs. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday was a good live talking about um the relationship topic. So I invited Pee Wee to come on later on today to do another one with me. But I was like, waking up, get my morning coffee in me and stuff like that. So just come in and kick it with my subs for a minute and stuff to see how y'all feeling and how y'all doing and stuff, and just checking on y'all to say how is everybody doing today. She said, "Girl, we was holding on. Girl, we was holding. Okay, yeah, we had the in laws in. The in laws came in to spend time with us. It was their anniversary weekend, so they wanted to spend it with me and Shank. So we went to the bowling alley, super packed. We went to the movies and watched Wolfman, which is good. I gotta be honest, it is good. Hey AF, welcome. But Anika, my love, good morning. Y'all got y'all coffee? Cause I don't know what it is. Miss Mo, hey love. But I don't know what it is now, y'all. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older. Because I drank coffee when I was younger, and in my 20s and 30s, I drank coffee, but it wasn't like I needed it. It wasn't a must. But now I gotta have coffee in the morning. I don't know what it is, but I gotta have coffee in the morning. If I don't have coffee, my mind is all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I just feel empty without a cup of coffee, and it's even to the point where I don't care if I drink it dark. I add creamer in it, Miss Mo said I got mine. Yeah, and I got some Starbucks, so this is different coffee. I said I'm gonna try different coffees this year, and then next weekend, this weekend coming up, I think I'm gonna go on and get that machine, you guys. I think I'm gonna go on and get the one where you put the cups in there. And hi Erica, thank you for coming, love. Thank you. Man, y'all just making me feel so good this morning. Thank you. Welcome, Erica. I don't know if you ever been over, Erica, but welcome. But I just want to check on you, everybody. You know what I'm saying? The fancy coffee, Starbucks. Hold on, Mo. Let me tell you what it is. It's kind of, and it's a heavy one too. I ain't never tried the heavy coffee, but I like to try different ones. This is called, okay. This one's called French toast, you guys. This one is French toast. So I like the vanilla flavor more. And I got to get out of there, you guys. I got to get out of there. Sorry about my chair, y'all. But I like the French toast. China, you didn't end your live, did you? Or you just over here saying, hey, because you got a good live over there. I've been in Chinatown with China and Boss Lady, my twins. But I have to come and check on my subs. I have to say, hey, are y'all okay? I said, Erica said she's cleaning up. Miss Mo got her coffee. Jamie, are you okay? Miss Nika, are you okay? For everybody that came in, AF, are y'all okay? Because it's nothing like somebody saying, "Hey, are you okay?" I I I I think we need more of that. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like somebody just calling and checking on you. And this is my way of checking on y'all because I don't know how to reach out to each one of y'all individually. But hey, we going here. But yesterday I did a live and it was good because I love seeing a panel full of diverse women, white, black, Asian, and this was a panel. Steve Harvey had a panel of diverse women. And I always ask, like, I always watch him because even though I know a lot of people don't like him, But black men holding down a panel full of women, and y'all know we don't let men talk. I know I don't. I don't like listening sometimes. I gotta be honest, y'all. I'm hard headed. As fuck, y'all. I'm hard headed. I'm hard headed. I don't like to listen. I say I'm listening, but it go in one ear, out the other. So I'm like, all right, yeah, I heard you, and I didn't. And I said I ain't lying this year, but Nika said yes. I'm getting my lemon hibiscus ginger tea ready. Oh, that sound good. I need to get into the teas too. Hey, Miss Mugga, my love. Good morning. Good morning. Miss Mugga said, "Me too, Miss Parker. I'm a Gemini, so I understand." Hey, honestly, y'all didn't, China, you didn't have to end your live, love. I was just really just doing a morning check in and checking on everybody on this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? We've been through some terrible storms. For those over there in the West Coast that if y'all have family, my daughter's out there in California, y'all. So that the cynical one, hi my love, good morning. Good happy Sunday to each and every one of y'all. But my daughter's out there on the West Coast. I so want my kids to be with me. I When they was 18, I was like, oh yeah, I need y'all to get a job and go on and get your own, you know. But now that they gone, I'm like, I just want my babies, you know. Even though I know I gotta let them live their life, but when stuff like this happens, you just want to protect your babies at any cost, and you just can't. Um, Miss Parker, the enemy just been busy. Miss Mugger, ain't he? The cynical one, I think I said, hey, but good morning. He's AF said, hell, I've been gone off that coffee, getting in trouble off of it. Man, I be feel it depends. I can't drink every coffee, y'all. The cynical one said, I'm doing good. As for me, I'm doing all right, Miss Parker. Good, the cynical one. Miss Mugger said, but our God will get us through. Won't he, Miss Mugger? I hope everything is well with your loved ones. What an insane prayer. Yeah, so I got a house in Kentucky. Just I moved in with Shank Rock a few years ago, but one thing my mama said before she passed away, she liked Shank. She met Shank. My father's met Shank. Everybody's met Shank. Um, but she was like, don't give up your house. It wasn't that she didn't like Shank, but she said, you don't give up your house for no man. I don't care where you go. I don't care who he is. So I always kept my home in Kentucky, and I'm glad I kept it because just in case anything ever happens with my children, they always got that to go to. That house is always available to my children. And so, boom, we got the fire in California. I'm calling my daughter instantly. The sky is so orange. I've never seen nothing like it. And you know how you get older and you just always we hear stories, we grew up around the Bible, but we just never took it in about certain things that we would ever live to see. And that's where I am with the let me highlight y'all comments. I'm sorry, y'all. But that's just where I am. I was like, what is going on with the sky? What is that? And it was raining ashes, y'all. Literally black fake flakes falling like snow. Hell yeah, I ran out yesterday. Starbucks cold brew hit hard. Yeah, and let me tell you what Leezy got me on. La Leezy got me on every morning. La Leezy, me and her would do our good mornings, and she got me on Starbucks, um, honey water, 5 pumps of liquid honey, 5 pumps of sugar, liquid sugar. And when I say in the mornings, if y'all are walking this summer, this spring, y'all start y'all exercise, even if y'all doing it now, go get the Starbucks honey water. And she got it in a grande. And when I say, man, we was in here like we was fiending for it. And it was another one she did. I forgot. I gotta ask her. But Starbucks definitely gets me fueled. She said, I can't drink coffee every day. I wish, but my stomach can't take it. Oh, absolutely. Sometimes I can't, but I gotta have it. She said, Jamie, it is. It's healthy for you. She said, I'm sorry to hear about your loss. It's okay. It's okay, the cynical one. Yeah, nothing wrong with having multiple houses if possible. Yeah, so anyway, I got the house down there. So, yeah, it snows, you guys. When I go home a couple of weeks ago, it was 5 inches of ice. Yet, and that was after the storm. It's still 5 inches left. They haven't touched the side roads. Boom. We got another storm coming that Friday. I was like, what the hell? So I get my son out, like, hey, let's go to the grocery store. Let's get what you need while I'm in town. Da, da, da. So we do that. Boom, they get hit. Charlotte gets hit. Everywhere around the world gets hit with snow. Louisiana, Atlanta did it up. When I say Atlanta, let me tell you something. If nothing else, Atlanta turned up with the winter storm. When I say y'all check Just Jay's wall, because Just Jay TV is in Atlanta. I shared her some of her lives on my community wall, but when I say the Jeezy snowmans, they had snowmen with titties, baby, snowmen with house shoes, newspaper, glasses, Jordans. I mean, they made it the best. I thought it was the best thing to see. You know what I'm saying? Those snowmen was everything. So to the state of Georgia, y'all did that. Y'all turned up for with this winter storm. And I guess it was like that. A lot of people in Florida was just amazed, like what is going on. A lot of us just took it like it's too cold. I ain't touching nothing. I don't want to do nothing. We was getting them crock pots out, making beans, cornbread, chili, and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But who was checking in to make sure we're good? And that's what I want to do today, because snow's melting. It's getting warm outside. The temperatures are warming up. Take advantage. Go outside, get some air, some much needed air, and just breathe. It ain't about going in the store, nothing. If you can just walk around the block, up the street, you know what I'm saying? Just tidying up things in your yard, anything. It's time for some much needed air. Y'all, this French toast coffee is mom. Hey, Big Red Diva. Hey, salute. Good morning. Happy Sunday to you guys. Hey, Pete. I just wanted to check on you guys and stuff because I'm doing a live, and I want to do another live on relationships. But this one is like, do we really know? We think we know the people that we're dating and stuff like that, but do we really know? And I want to touch on a different couples where we thought they knew. We really thought they knew, but they didn't know. And was it a red flag? Was it not? And do we really know people we're dating? Is there such thing as red flags? We know it's red flags, but how do it's a lot of time we see people and things happen in a relationship and you like, damn, she didn't see that? It's a little warmer here. It's been below 15 all week and it's 39 degrees. I'll take that. Miss Mugger, do you hear me? When they said 50, after everything that's happened, I'll take it. It's time to raise some windows. While you cleaning, raise those windows up. Let your house air out. It's today is the day. You know what I'm saying? If you're tidying up the house while it's warm, raise that window up. Let the air come through and hit your lungs and embrace it. Because being in a house like that will have you so, even if you're not a person that deals with mental health, being in a house like that will have you just in a terrible state. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't have any work from home, you don't work from home and things. As fuck said, let me know. Is it AF? Because I don't want to say it wrong, like as fuck. But let me know, because I abuse coffee. Yeah. Hey, Paluas, happy Sunday. Me neither, China. I can't concentrate without coffee. I can't. It's like, is it something in the beans that make you addicted to it? Do y'all think? Just like, sometimes I gotta have chocolate, and I don't gotta have chocolate with nuts. I gotta have a Hershey bar. Like it's something in me to just, I gotta have a piece of chocolate. I don't have to have the whole bar. I just gotta have a piece of chocolate. Some people are professional actors. Sometimes we don't know until their true color show. Yeah, but and Miss Mucker, I'm gonna talk about that today because I want to use some of these stories that from our past of growing up and looking at the news. And one of those stories I want to use today is gonna be Laci Peterson. Y'all remember the Laci Peterson story? And there's so many others that I want to use. Indeed, it's up. Ain't no more Bible to write. Plus, it's all coded in mystery. I'm gonna do a show. You guys tell me what you think. I need audience to tell me what y'all think. But as Black people, I always say this every live: we don't believe. I believe, but as Black people, do y'all think it's because we are brainwashed? Do y'all think because certain things everybody hasn't experienced? So it's like you're lying, or girl, I don't believe that. Honey, I don't believe that. What is it where certain things are done or said, or certain movies, and we don't take it for what it is? So last night, I think, like I said, everybody needs to go watch I Clone Tyrone. They Clone Tyrone or whatever. And I had to watch it 4 times because it was good, but I didn't see the message until the 4th time I watched it, right? And I brought this up the other day. How people was fighting at Popeyes over the chicken sandwiches. Why was people actually fighting over tasting that chicken sandwich? What did they put in that chicken sandwich that was worth getting your ass kicked over? And I need chat participation. Was it the mayonnaise they used? Was it the dressing they used on the sandwich? Was it a special type of pickle? Was it a different sesame seed on the bun? Hey, Top Flight. Good morning, my sister. But I need chat participation. If y'all had that chicken sandwich, what was it on that chicken sandwich that made you, if you stood in that line, say, I'm going to kick her ass if she thinks she's great cut from I Get My Sandwich? So when you look at They Clone Tyrone, you see them at the chicken place and how they was acting over that chicken. You like, damn, it's always a message in a movie. But I'm woke. I've been woke. I shared some stuff with Shank and his sister last night, and I had to call my father. And sometimes, my daddy is in his 80s, and I was like, "Hey, Dad, I need you to tell them about an experience we had when we was young, and what you seen with us." And he told them, he was like, "Yeah, we seen it. The kids came and got us and told us what they were seeing." And he said, "I couldn't believe it." He said, "We couldn't believe what we saw." And when we went to school, it was kids my age, it was kids my baby sister's age, it was kids all over. And we all went to school and we talked about what we saw that night and how long we saw what we saw, to where we had time to go get our parents and say, "Come and look. They exist. What is this?" But I said, dang, why won't Black people wake up? Why won't we take messages from movies and say, damn, that I believe that? The sandwich was good, but I'm not taking someone's life over it. Okay, Miss Mugger, let's stay right there. The sandwich was good, but you're not taking a life over that sandwich. She said, crazy part, they selling chicken sandwiches now for good. Shaking my head. Caffeine, AF, yeah, it is. It's caffeine. Look, Big Red Diva said, the zesty sauce and the buttery bun. I mean, what kind of butter was they using? Because I need to know. Like, what was the secret in the recipe of the chicken sandwich? Miss Mugger said, that bun is good. Okay. But is it worth fighting? Absolutely nothing. Good morning, love. Good morning, sister. Is it really worth getting your ass kicked? You just got your hair done. You like, okay, I'm gonna wake up. I'm hungry. I might go get my nails done today. Let me stop at Popeyes. Give me a sandwich. Are you thinking you're gonna get your hair pulled out and some more though over a sandwich? When you get in a car, tell me when y'all was young and you was great go fighting. You got your cousins with you, and y'all was driving. Wasn't y'all listening to music that was hyping you up? Somebody just put "I hit that bitch with a bottle." You like, yes, yeah, bitch, let me hit the bitch first. Let me tag me in first. Like, no, bitch, that's my fight. Then you come in. Like, you come in next. Like, let me do me. Like, but you listening to that song that's just like, got y'all hype and ready to fight. We need to know that we are souls. I hate getting distracted. That's the game. AF, exactly. Exactly. It wasn't worth my life. Right. Not a sandwich that they sell now. They use honey butter on that roll. Okay. But it's got to be a different kind of honey butter. I don't eat honey butter and, but what was on that sandwich to make, somebody say, I'm going to kick your ass today if you think you going to cut. Don't even get out of line and talk to a bitch in the car. Amber, is that you, girl? What you doing here? I didn't know you was in town. And thank you, Greg. Get your spot back in line or I'm beating you to death. Hey, brother Nazir. When you rolling up, Mystical Murder, what's my song? Okay. That's your song. Okay. But think about that movie and what sticks out to you to say, dang, yes. I heard somebody say something about the churches. Must been that damn cranking them sandwiches. Something? AF. AF, yes, it's something. I ain't never wanted to fight over food. Now, I don't like nobody playing around me with my food. I don't like nobody playing with me around my food. Don't go snatching nothing. Don't go, you know what I'm saying? Don't touch my food. Don't with your hands or nothing. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's different. Yeah, we got our coffee, real vibe. We got our coffee. I know I do, but if people got tea or water, whatever they drinking, that's cool. I just need some coffee. But yeah, just don't play around my food. But all of that other stuff, it was so many things in that mess in that live that was messages for us to wake up and take. And y'all notice again how he got sick after he did that. Y'all notice that after celebrities start speaking out on politics and all of that things started happening, or if they put a movie out about a message, if y'all think back to Nipsey Hussle, how he was getting with Dr. Sebi and trying to come up with a cure for the HIV virus, or they did have a cure for the HIV virus, and how he was trying to bring the gangs together in California, and what happened to Nipsey, RIP Nipsey. Pay attention to what's happening around us and take it for what it is. We got to stop being blinded to, oh, it's just a conspiracy. Oh, that's it's a I'm gonna tell y'all one movie that did it. I don't know. She said I tried that sandwich a year later. They removed the crane by then. LOL. They done for the chicken. Okay. Okay. And then the bird flu came out. Okay. Not funny for those that got the bird flu, but hey, that's what happened. They was trying to take all our food away from us. Mad cow disease, the bird flu. You know what I'm saying? That's the main meats that we eat is the chicken and the. Then they came up with the E. coli and the fish and all kind of stuff happening with the fish. They didn't want us eating nothing, nothing. They did not want us eating anything. They're coming. They're coming on later. Top Flight. Me and Pee Wee's gonna do a live at 5:30 ish. Popeyes use a special kind of sauce called hoodoo. Oh yeah, it was something. It was something that made everybody go, I'm ready to fight over this sandwich. It's a no for me. Like I said, if you ain't playing with my food and all of that, then I ain't going through it over no food like that in real life. But yeah, but anyway, so back to they close Tyrone. So I say that because last night we go watch The Wolfman. And I forgot that Jack Nicholson played in The Wolfman. And I always now I look up stuff. I look at messages in the movies, such as The Little Mermaid and things like that. Y'all don't believe, but hey, y'all know that ain't nothing. Can you drop the young man's link that is in this chat? Whose link? No, you gotta be specific, love, so I can drop it. Let me go to the chat anyway, but you gotta be specific, love, so I can drop it. Is it Brother Nazir? Whose link do you want? But anyway, let me get back to this real quick. But it's messages in movies, and I said, damn, why black people don't believe? Why black people don't believe in messages in the movies? And as we watching Wolfman and stuff, I tell my father to confirm some stuff, and he confirmed, and I got to talking about Wolfman because my dad was a hunter, and hunting, they always see things and know things that's in the mountains, and we wasn't hunting, we wasn't going nowhere, we're not hunting, we're not going anywhere. I'm not hunting, I'm not doing any of that. Brother Nazir, I made you a mod real quick so you can drop your link and stuff in the chat for the people. But yeah, I'm not hunting. I don't want to know nothing about, but it was always stories about the mountain and things that was seen in the mountains. And so watching Wolfman just kind of like, this I don't know, but I never got one. I'm gonna drop the link for anybody that want to come up because we just chilling. I'm just checking on y'all for a bit until I get myself together to get my live and things like that, stuff. But anyway, yeah, I was like, and I'm listening to some of the things they're saying. And Big Red Diva, drop your link too, please, love, if you don't mind. But I was like, let me see the messages that's in this movies. And y'all ever notice that you can't see what's in the ocean? You don't know what's when you go in that ocean and you going, oh, I want to go to Myrtle Beach, oh, I want to go to Cocoa Beach, oh, I want to do this, oh, I want to do that. Y'all don't know what's down there, what's hitting your legs. But as I'm watching all these movies and stuff, I'm doing my research on Atlantis. I'm doing my research on Antarctica. And did y'all know that Antarctica is a continent, and Antarctica is the only continent that's never been researched or nothing? And did y'all know that it's a peace treaty that you cannot research all of Antarctica? Why? Oh, happy birthday to your daughter, Top Flight. But why can't we? Why is it a peace treaty that we can't go look up Antarctica? What's in Antarctica? Now these soldiers are stepping out, coming out, and they're whistleblowers. And I know y'all have heard a lot about the whistleblowers with the politicians and stuff. Trump had a lot of whistleblowers and things like that. And the whistleblowers are people that no longer want to keep the secrets of what's going on. Hey, y'all say we are part of 9/11. Don't say them. Y'all remember Bin Laden even laughed about it, like, I'm guilty of a lot of shit, but 9/11's y'all. 9/11 is y'all thing. That wasn't me. They took praise and worship in their work. Y'all remember that? When certain things, they did certain things, they owned it. They celebrate taking lives of American people. That went over a lot of people's head that they celebrate taking lives of different people. That's not something that their country hushes on. That's a celebration that they've conquered something. Even though to us it's sickening and we don't do that, but to them they celebrate that. And he said that. But that was an excuse. 9/11 was an excuse to get him and blame it on him. It was easy to blame it on him. Okay? But hey, I digress. China, for real. It was easy to go over there and blame it on him. Y'all know when they taking the lives over there in them concerts, they took all them Americans' lives and took all them lives last year and the year before last. They didn't hide that. They want to be seen. They want to be on TV and showing you that this is what we're gonna do. They tell you. But as I'm digging deep with my, because I had to show Shane them some pictures that were so unrealistic, you would be like, these are lies. But these are pictures at my old house. And I was like, y'all ready for these pictures? Did y'all think these exist? Here's pictures. Here's proof. And Deborah was like, wow, wait. China, I'm going to send it to you in a few when I get done. Just to show you some stuff that I don't know. And you think about the world we live in. Y'all go back to Star Trek when we was young. Antarctica is where NASA pointed cameras and filmed the fake moon landing. But Brother Nazir, let's put it in retrospective. Why is it a peace treaty for Antarctica? All these continents. We have all these continents that we can go anywhere in the world, but we can't go to Antarctica and research. Only in specific spots. But it's a peace treaty. It's not no, you can't go. It's a peace treaty. Google it. It's there for everybody to look at. Why? Oh, y'all thought we was the only ones here. Oh, you guys are so cute. my God. Y'all really just thought it was just human existence. Oh my God. This is just cute. It's not. Hey, sister.
Hello.
What's going on? Hey, Girl Dad Cooking. Salute Girl Dad Cooking is also a content creator. I want y'all to go follow. This is China. This is where I've been in Chinatown with her. Enemy said, as I've always said, the government do the dirt with you to get the dirt on you. Bin Laden was the USCI operative for Deck. Man, say it again. Because they're all keeping the same secrets. Absolutely. Hey, China Boo, what's going on with you this morning?
Oh, nothing. You know, my best China shit. And I'm mad I never got one of them sandwiches.
I know you lying today.
I didn't. I never got one.
Me
But
neither, China. I
anyways.
ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. And you know what, China was crazy? Because I really always wanted to know when, because in Lexington, at the time, I was in Lexington at the time, and they was fighting, like, the lines was packed, like, I would ride by and be like, I know you lying over a sandwich. Man, what was in the sandwich, China?
I don't know, but shit, they should have gave me a bite so I could have experienced it. I don't know. They was doing the most up here too for that sandwich.
It was even televised in certain places, the lines for the sandwich. And I was like, hey, the pickles better be golden to where you want to take them off and put them in a frame or something. Jamie said,
Okay.
trust me, it's not worth it. What was on that sandwich? Who had the crack sandwich then? Allegedly. Who had they said it was a honey butter on the buns. I done ate a million buns. I done been to some of the best restaurants and I ain't tasted nothing to make me want to fight nobody over the food.
Okay.
I done tasted food and be like, oh, I could just hit you in your mouth. This is so good, but not literally like hit you in your mouth. It's just good. That's just the slang. But man, they was pulling out wigs and everything over the sandwich.
Mm, mm, mm.
And remember, they started even limiting them. China, I ain't never heard a limit on a sandwich.
That's crazy.
They was fighting so much, China, that was like 2 sandwiches. I was like, what is 2 sandwiches? Like, why are y'all limited to 2 sandwiches? What are y'all putting on the sandwich? What is on this damn chicken sandwich? Popeyes. And y'all notice that it came in now, like they said, it's everywhere. So now you can just go in there and get a chicken sandwich. Why y'all not fighting over the sandwiches then? What was on that sandwich? So it takes me back to they clone Tyrone in there when they was going through it over that chicken. Top flight said that was big back behavior. Shit, I'm big, top flight, but I won't fight over no sandwich. I ain't never fought over no sandwich. Again, I fight over somebody to play around my food and stick their finger in my food on some old jokey shit, but not no. And I love to eat a super sandwich. Hey, Blue Devil G, but I just wanted to know what was in that sandwich to make people fight and be in a line for hours and stuff. You know what I'm saying? People was going to work late. You know what I'm saying? The bitch just got to fire me because I'm getting this sandwich. I mean, she just got to fire me today. What?
It ain't never been that deep for no food. I mean, the only time I fought over food, I was pregnant. I was pregnant and I was mad as hell about my food that I thought was in the refrigerator and it wasn't there. But other than that, nah, we're not doing that.
So that's a difference. When when you got that banana put sit there, get your plates. Y'all don't want no plates. Y'all ain't getting none, no seconds when we leave mama house or grandma house or cousin's barbecue. Y'all better make y'all plate because I ain't cooking when I get home. And then you go home and somebody done touched your plate. Hell yeah, we fired up. But we talking about being in a line, people on TV looking at their watches. So I was like, somebody about to get fired. Motherfuckers talking about, damn, I gotta get that oil change. Fuck it, I get it tomorrow. I got to get me a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? You got the plus size bitches in the line hitting their fist in the palm of their hand like, I wish a motherfucker would today. I'm gonna start me a bitch about my sandwich. My mother. I wish they think they gonna cut today. What, China?
That's crazy.
Blue Devil G said it was a line for 3 hours for a sandwich.
Mm-mm.
Didn't nobody brush their teeth. China, they didn't brush their teeth. What we do? What?
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild for real. What was in it? Shit.
Who got sandwiches? What was in that sandwich? And they was standing, they wasn't even standing like 10 feet apart or nothing trying for the sandwich. They was all like, it was like bumper cars in the line. I always said what was in them sandwiches. Mm-hmm. Then after y'all got all them sandwiches and stood in line for them golden buttery pickled sesame seed buns, the young lady down in Tennessee recorded how nasty that the Popeyes was, that y'all was standing in line for 3 hours fighting over getting them chicken sandwiches with the roaches and everything in the grease and all of that.
Mm.
Maybe that's what it was, China. That was a secret ingredient, the antennas from the roaches. Yeah, we figured
Lord,
it
I'm
out.
happy. I'm happy I ain't get to experience it then. I ain't missed nothing. I'm
It was real, sister. It was, like I said, y'all. They was she said, hold up, traffic for sandwiches. Yeah. It was, how did that make the viral news? How did that make the news that, that we're selling a chicken sandwich and come and get it, and the lines was wrapped around people were standing. I just couldn't believe it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah. So we eating 10 off of cockroaches now. Hey, 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 hey. Go watch. I'm gonna tell y'all what to go watch since everybody loves to eat. I'm a fatback too. I love to eat. Go look the food we're eating on Netflix. It will turn you inside out. You talk about growing vegetables, growing your own stuff. It is time. The food we eat, based on the factories. China, we got kids, so we love Capri Suns and stuff like that. And it was a woman that had Capri Suns, and it was actually mold in her Capri Sun package. Um, she would freeze them for her kids and scoop them out, put them in cups for the kids and stuff. But it was actually mold growing in the packages of the Capri Sun.
That reminds me of that TV show. It doesn't come on anymore. Monsters Inside of Me. It was one person who actually drank one of the Capri Suns, and it had like that fungus at the bottom, and
Hmm.
it grew an animal in them, and they got really sick.
Yeah.
Not literally an animal, but like a parasite in their stomach, and they was sick as hell and didn't know why. And it was from that Capri Sun that was molded.
Yeah. And that's what it is. Hey, Mama Boo. Good morning. Happy Sunday, love. But yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Y'all go watch and look up some of the things that's happening in these restaurants. I worked in many restaurants, and y'all won't believe what's happening in the back. Y'all can only come to the counter, but a lot of these restaurants that y'all eat in and stuff, it's always a mouse traps and stuff, because they got to keep the door open in the back, so they can let the food trucks come in and bring everything in. But then it's the droppings that got y'all going to fight over these sandwiches and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah. Wait a minute. You said grow an animal inside her stomach from drinking Capri Suns. Yeah, it's parasites. Based off the mold and stuff that was in the Capri Suns. And China, we must be kind of talking about the same story, because it was a big thing about the Capri Suns and stuff like that, and mold growing in the packages of the Capri Suns and things like that. But we won't know until we you know what I'm saying, look at
Yeah.
stuff like that. We always just looking up reality TV, loving hip hop and all this old stuff, but we ain't really going into looking into what's really going on around us, what we eat, what we intake. And she said them antennas was the Lish say, okay. What year was the sandwich? China, what year was that sandwich? Was it 3, 4 years ago? 5?
I would say about 3 years ago.
Yeah, when they Popeyes introduced the and y'all gotta think everybody been having chicken sandwiches for years. What's the difference with the chicken? Y'all gotta know what's the difference with the chicken now. The chicken's being infused. If y'all go look at chicken legs now, go look at a chicken leg and go look at a real chicken. Go to a farm and look at a real chicken. And he said 2023. Okay, Blue Devil G. Go look at a chicken leg, and I'm like, damn, a chicken leg bigger than me, and it's the same size as my leg. How?
Right.
So it's all kind of stuff that y'all got to look into when y'all eating certain foods. You know what I'm saying? Don't say what you ain't gonna eat because it's in the food. Top Flight said churches got one now, and I want to taste. Are you gonna go fight for that chicken sandwich? Top Flight is the question. Because I'm gonna look at the bitch like, girl, it ain't that serious. You can go before me. It's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? Either I'm gonna get one or I'm not. And I have got up and said, dang, I got a taste for this. I got a taste for some gizzards. I got a taste for some livers. I got a taste for a seafood plate from this place. But I've never been in the thinking of fighting for it. Yeah, we've been knowing y'all go look at the Chinese restaurant they shut down a couple of years ago, all the cats and rats and stuff that in your area. So yeah, what y'all say y'all won't eat, and oh, I love the Chinese restaurant up the street on 35th and you know what I'm saying, Martin Luther King. I bet you do. That's why I say quit saying what you're not gonna eat. Even the Rosa hamburger, it took a China. I never forget we went to Kroger, right? And this he had been there for years in the meat department. Hey Jello Shots, happy Sunday, love. Hey 504 girl, happy Sunday, my love. Thank you guys so much for coming through. If y'all mind hitting that like button for me. He said churches got them gizzards. Okay. So China, I remember getting a roll of hamburger. And y'all know I noticed she said for real steroids. Yes. I remember getting a roll of hamburger, and I noticed that the roll of hamburger was different from the packs of hamburger. And he said, yeah, that's ostrich mixed with ostrich meat. And I just dropped the hamburger. I remember just dropping the roll back where I picked it up from China. I was like, what? Like, I'm about to get you fired. You know what I'm
Hold
saying?
on.
Like,
You said ostrich. I know you lying.
Yeah, and me and my sister, and we in there like, you know what I'm saying? We was like, because we trying to barbecue and stuff. You know, it was just the day that I went home, and I'm like, yeah, let's cook. You know what I'm saying? And we just trying, you trying to save your money, save and stuff. Like, I think we should get the big roll because we can save more. You know what I'm saying? We get more out of it and it's cheaper. And I asked him, I was like, I said, can I ask you something? I said, why does this hamburger not break down like the packs of hamburger? He said, because it's mixed with ostrich meat. And he said, you ever heard people say, don't say what you ain't gonna eat. Because you never know what you eat. And I was like, what? But then you think about it when you go further south. My youngest daughter loves rattlesnake. Now he loves rattlesnake. Who
Yeah,
would
you
think to eat a snake?
the foreign meats.
And I love
Ostrich,
alligator.
rattlesnake, alligator, all of that. I'm good.
Now, deer meat, I don't like deer meat. I never
Me
had.
neither.
I used to have deer. China, you would hate coming to my house when I was younger. My dad kept deer hanging. He had the hooks, and he would have 4 deer, and he would clean them really good, and he would, freeze it. Turtle, we had turtle in the basement. Squirrel, I didn't like squirrel either. Deer, I didn't like. I like rabbit. I like rabbit. I can't lie. Just a little bit, not much, but I do like rabbit. Um, But yeah, she said I googled 2019 right before the COVID. Mm. AF girl. But yeah, I don't think I was happy about our situation growing up, but today in today's world, how do you the way they putting cancer and injecting all this stuff in the food? And y'all think about the cancer. Y'all never heard of people having cancer. If you're in your 40s, that wasn't something like that was out there. A lot of these diseases, lupus flare ups, none of that was out there like that.
Right. That's
Out
true.
here they got ostrich burgers. Okay, look at Top Flight said out here they got ostrich burgers, wild boar burgers, etc. And exotic in it's an exotic burger joint. Y'all never heard of ostrich meat in a hamburger?
Mm-mm. And look, I don't buy the rolls of hamburger just because I don't like how that shit break down, and I just feel like it's more greasier. Like everything is more.
That's why. That's why, China. Yes. And that's what my questioning was to them about it because I was like, it's different. And how's it a different texture if it's real meat? And they told
Right.
me ostrich meat. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, Jello shots said they be eating the birds after eggs.
Yeah, that's just
That's
nasty.
effed up. If they was willing to box, they should have just robbed the whole Popeyes drive-through line. Okay. She said, "Oh, not no snake. I tried alligator sausage, never again." Okay, but yeah, my daughter loves rattlesnake. Like if she goes out of town, we go out of town, we go down south. She really wants rattlesnake. She's like, "I just want some snake." But do y'all think it's gonna be a time where we're gonna have to depend on wildlife? Because now I'm happy, and I told my dad last night, like I'm happy that you did that in a sense. Like we wasn't canned food people. He went to the farm. He was real cool with some white men, and they own farms. And we had a farm too. He got passed down a farm, and that's where we would grow our vegetables. Like we would have to go pick our cabbage out the garden. We would have to go pick peas and green beans. And I don't know if y'all ever did that yourself, but it's not easy picking green beans and stuff out of a garden. It's not easy. Hey, Barbara, my love, happy Sunday. And horse meat stay red even after cooking. I seen it, but I didn't try it. Y'all heard about the horse meat? Hey, short stack, happy Sunday.
I've never heard of horse meat before.
43 never heard of cancer back then. It's crazy. Yeah, because it's in the food. They're injecting it. Blue Double G said we going back to hunting again. Yeah, my dad always hunted. He never liked um he was a fish man. He was grabbing turtles. We had so many turtles in the basement, like big turtles. And you know what I'm saying? We knew that daddy was gonna go down there. We weren't allowed in the basement when he went turtle hunting and stuff like that. We watched him set up traps and you know what I'm saying, how to look for traps and stuff for the turtles. But we learned that and we was girls and my mom could not stand that China. She hated that he was doing it. She was like, he wanted a boy. I didn't have boys, and for this, I'm glad I didn't for this reason. But he was trying to show us the way, and we just didn't. Go
My
ahead.
dad hunted. My dad hunted. He hunted deers and squirrels and rabbit, and I don't really care for deer meat. It's not the worst food, but it's not something that I'm just gonna choose. I don't mind rabbit or squirrel. Like I prefer squirrel over rabbit though.
Me too. I would. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I would. And it's something about a duck, y'all. Anytime Thanksgiving, I'd rather have duck. A
It's too
duck
greasy.
so tender. I like if you know what they put it on that rotisserie, girl. My dad's friend used to put it on that rotisserie, and it's just so tender and girl. She said autumn and bison. Yeah, but you know what? It's a chef on YouTube. Yeah, I just started following him, and he was rotisserie bird legs. My God, China. Girl, I mean, hey Matthew, happy Sunday. Just thank y'all of Burley. It was so big, China. Like he was seasoning it. He was like, you cannot just do anything with it. Like you have to season. I'm gonna send you his link, girl, so you can see everything. And he's got all these big old grillers and stuff in the backyard. Like he does everything out back, these smokers and stuff like that. And he's amazing. But I was like, But then I think like, damn, we in terrible times. We might have to eat a bird and shit. We might have to eat Yogi's ass. Thank you, Matthew. She said, I'm going back to my bird diet. I don't trust nothing. I don't trust milk. I don't trust nothing, y'all. Yeah, duck eggs are good. Mama like geese eggs. Kinda look before she passed, y'all. She got to find y'all for years. My mama will go to the park and go to them geese nests and take their eggs. And I said, "You are taking wildlife, girl. You are going to jail." And she's like, "Just watch my back. Just watch out for me." And at the park, y'all, mama, R.I.P. I love you, but you was wrong for stealing them geese eggs. All them years. And she finally got fined. They caught her ass at that park. Right before she passed, y'all, she was done at that park and was stealing them geese eggs and got that fine. So yeah, yep. I like pig feet. I like cows. So okay, so this is what I craved, China, when I was pregnant. If y'all heard about it, tell me. I craved cow's tongue with my youngest daughter. I mean, my oldest daughter. I had to have a cow's tongue. Now I don't know if y'all seen them in the stores.
Is that the same thing as tripe?
I ain't never heard that name for them, but I crave cow tongue. I crave, like, I would literally cry for a cow tongue when I was pregnant. I had to have one. Up
I ain't
until
never had that before.
like maybe I was like 8 months. I mean, wait a minute, because Timmy, it had to be probably no, it was niche. It was niche. I think I craved it for like 5 months because I had her early. So yeah, I take that back. 5 months. I think I was 5 months, and then it wasn't like I just was disgusted by it, but I think I was just kind of like just didn't want it anymore. But and after that, I never wanted a cow tongue again. But I don't know why it was a must. It was like one day I went by and I seen it sitting there. And I was like, oh, it looked good. And my mom was like, you want some? And I was like, yeah. So she got it for me and she seasoned it up and put it on for me. And my goodness, when I say a cow's tongue is some tender ass meat and some delicious ass meat if it's seasoned right, China. Oh. Mm. Short Stack said, I don't eat none of that stuff. So y'all not down to try? China, would you be down to try alligator and a snake?
I don't think so. I think me and Short Stack might be related because I it's a lot of foods that I'm just like absolutely not. And they say that my black card should have been revoked a long time ago because I'm not normal. It's a lot of shit that I'm just like, no, 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 thank you.
That's just like I ain't tried the chillings. Once you tell me, once I smelled them, but once they told me what they was, I was like, it's a no for me. It's absolutely 528 hertz and steady sound healing frequencies. Listen, it'll heal your body. They can't destroy us. Yeah, yep. She said it's called violet, I think. So you're right.
People
Hey,
be like, how you eat chitlins with hot sauce and some rice?
Top Flight
How
said
pe-
I'm kin to you too, China.
I'll eat chitlins, but it's a lot of other foods. I'm just like, nah, no, thank you.
Hey, London. Good morning. Happy Sunday to each and every one of y'all. Well, happy afternoon. We was just talking about the foods we eat, and also I was just checking in on you guys, and also I was talking about the messages in movies and stuff like that. Pee Wee, go check out that title that me and you are gonna do later on. And tell me what you think. But yeah, the foods we eat, the messages in movies, pay attention to what's happening around the world. Wake up, wake up. Jamie said, "Come on, China." But I don't eat chillings. I've never ate them. And stuff like that. Pee Wee, what'd you say? You'll be free after 9? China, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. I don't know. I moved my coffee cup, and the next thing I know, my picture was spinning. But anyway, I went and watched the Wolf last night, the Wolf Man, and it was interesting. And it was interesting because it's like what is really out there in that forest. I can't. Jamie said I'll eat the whole damn pig. Yeah, I watched them roast the pig before. When Mama lived in Biloxi, Mississippi, I watched them roast the pig. That was different.
I done had a few pig roasts at my house.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, China. That's what's up. Yeah, I watched them roast that pig, and I was like, wow, and they had an ostrich on the farm, you guys. So the Mexican, they had some Mexicans on the farm, some Mexican workers on the farm, and I guess they bought some friends because everybody was inviting people. They just had a big barbecue. My mom's friends because they had land and they let my mom rent a house on their land, and they were saying like don't go close to the fence, the ostrich is mean, she likes ripping your clothes off, and I didn't know how quick an ostrich was, and I just remember the Mexican going to take pictures by the fence where the ostrich was, and he ripped his whole shirt off, just ripped his whole complete attire off his back.
Damn.
It's like, wow, nah, I'm good off of animals besides dogs and cats. Jamie said she's coming to your house, China.
Let's go.
Pee Wee, come up real quick. They said Pee Wee dropped some knowledge. Pee Wee, what's a word for today on this good Sunday? What's a good word with all that we enduring with these storms and these wildfires, and it's like people growing to hate people and for no reason, judging and don't know you. Everybody want to be God. I heard in today's world, you have to pick sides. You have to go along to get along. It's crazy. We are grown. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Grown as hell.
Yes, Top Flight. He will get you right, girl. Yeah, Pee Wee always dropping jewels and stuff like that. He needs his own channel really and stuff. He definitely knows how to wake and bake. But Pee Wee, if you still in here, I dropped the link. I know you off today. You in the room. You in the room. So yeah. But yeah, we have to pick sides. We can't be friends with who we want to be friends with. You know what I'm saying? And in my whole 47 years of living, I ain't never had to do that.
I've never been asked to, neither. But coming to YouTube, people be trying to make you feel like you got to choose up, and I ain't.
Hmm. It's a lot. I see the devil busy. Uh, I ain't going. I want a part. Top Light said, "Come on, Pee Wee," in my baby kid's voice. Pee Wee the OG. China, so what did y'all end the show with? You and Boss Lady, what y'all had going on over there? What Boss Lady? Because I know how Boss Lady is, and she's hilarious, and she gonna come up
She
here
is.
honest and real. And people really
Um,
like it.
I forgot what we ended it. Oh, we were talking about the dachshund and all of that. And camming up online. She was telling me how, like, it's a reason why she don't cam up because she don't. She got a good job. Know what I mean, and I completely get that. And I really feel like, well, I've heard it too many times. It's not. I feel like that people will get your picture and they'll put your picture into Google and do like a reverse image search, and ain't nobody got time for that. And I was telling her like people be playing that dirty game, like they don't know who people know for real. They don't know who people know. So why match the gas on something you don't even know who people know? Like who would ever thought that I got a lawyer in my family? Like what? I'm gonna match the gas, and I don't care if you only got a quarter. You hear me? I need
Mhm.
that quarter. That's my quarter
Let me get that.
for real.
Let me get that.
And I really feel like if you're not doxing to pull up on somebody and check their temperature in person, then what you doing it for?
Yeah. Some people get off on it, China. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are really sick behind these cameras, and computers. We don't know who's who on this app. You really don't. You know what I'm saying? You remember it was a guy that used to sit up on Mysterious's panel, and he was foreign, and he was in like an efficiency apartment, and it was so strange. He would never say a word for hours. He would just sit up there and look at everybody. He might get up and do something and then come back and sit there and look straight in the camera for hours. And it's like, if he can do it, who are these people that, you know what I'm saying, have a little
Right.
sense? And you know what I'm saying? So you got to look at it like that. Happy Sunday, Bird Bird, my love. Thank you for coming through. Love you. Love you, boo. And I hope y'all Sunday is full of blessings. You know what I'm saying? We Xing the devil out because he's working full time. He's working double overtime to
That's a
distract
fact.
homes. You know what I'm saying? To distract your relationships, even your family. You know, your parenting and stuff like that. Kids are so disrespectful. You can't even talk to kids no more. The kids will cuss you out. They'll unalive you. Road rage is getting out of hand. You can't even, blow your horn. Like, dang, you almost, ran me off the road type shit. And I just read a story about a black girl going home from school, China, and it was so sad. She was coming home to see her grandparents. Then she went to college. You know what I'm saying? She was doing good. They wanted her to come home to see them. They said they haven't seen her in a long time, and she was at Walmart and getting her some stuff, like to be with them or whatever. And the grandma on the road to the grandma's house, it was a big accident, a fiery accident. And the grandma and them actually went past the accident and was like, dang, I hope whoever's in that car is okay. Never knowing that's their granddaughter the whole time. It was a young
Damn.
white boy that unalived her. He actually cut her off and she blew a horn at him and he shot her in her head and ran her off the road, and where she ran into the embankment and blew the car up. So the devil is busy.
It's terrible.
Yep. So it's so many stories out there that we can cover and stuff like that, and even in the industry it's getting so dark. Let's put this out there, you guys, because I'm so ready. I got my application pending for those that want content. President Trump has declassified MLK's, JFK's, and all their paperwork, even the Weinstein. I think he said that he's going to do the wine Stein, and I put that on my community wall when he said I want it. The Sean Ramsey said I want his file today, and I want it because if y'all don't go on, man, y'all got to go look at Netflix and check that island out. And at the end, y'all got to see who was with him going to this island. And when y'all hear the stories of these young ladies on this island, it is sick, it's sad, it's sadistic, but in the industry, it's been like that. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say when I lost train of thought. It's a movie with Tom Cruise in it, right? And y'all probably seen it where he wore a mask. Like what's it called when you wear the mask to the parties? China.
A masquerade? Or is it a masquerade?
Masquerade. So they would go. It's a house in Hollywood somewhere, but it's in a disclosed location in Hollywood, and you can't just go and find it just driving down a road and all of that. It's like all of these trees and stuff that hide the house, and it's a beautiful house, and they have masquerade parties there. But when you go in, it's men dancing for men, kissing, making love, doing all kind of stuff. And on down the corridor, they have where they blood sacrifices and all of that. So, hey, Swamp Talk, hey, my love, y'all make sure y'all go follow Swamp Talk as well. I missed your live yesterday, Swamp. I got to go catch the replay and stuff because I see that we getting to the end of the season, so I want to catch up on what's going on with the ladies and gentlemen over there for Love and Marriage Huntsville. So definitely got to replay you, but yeah, it was blood sacrifices. So everybody talks about what's her name, y'all? China that did the Queen that did the Mo3 thing, the reading for Jossie and them. What's her name that did the reading for them? You remember?
Whose name?
that did the reading. What's her name? Queen what?
Mm, I don't
That
know.
sparked up a whole lot of stuff. The woman that did the reading for Jossie and them after 3 passed. What's her name?
Oh, Quatita Dean.
Quatita Dean. So Quatita Dean does a read. She does a She's doing her thing. And if y'all remember, Naya Navarra was the one who was in Glee, and they found her on the boat unalive, but no, they didn't never find Naya Rivera, but they found her son on the boat, and stuff like that. And when Naya Rivera, when Petita D did the reading in the she brought the lady in, she came through, and she said that the industry was dark and that the blood sacrifices and stuff, and she had to give oral sex to men, and they didn't even wash their balls, and how nasty they would smell between their legs. And she came through a reading, and she was telling Queen Quintita Dean to tell her mother, um, don't let her son be a part of the industry, raise him in a normal setting and stuff like that, how dark it was in the industry, and that you have to make a sacrifice when you're and they don't know what the sacrifice is in the industry. It's like you're saying, hey, I'm gonna take your son's life in a year. This is allegedly, but it's not that kind of, you just don't know what you're doing when you're signing this, and it's a blood sacrifice. So anytime you're doing anything like that, it's a lot of devil work into that.
Facts.
And with Diddy, as y'all go down the line, it was a lot of sacrificial stuff that was happening. Y'all, we got to stop just focusing on the baby oil and stuff like that, and really go down the rabbit hole of what Cat Williams always said about them parties. How Whitney Houston, before she passed away, gave Clive Davis and Brandy that note, and how they never talked about what was in that note, even to bring closure. With Bobby Christina, all kind of stuff that's happening in the industry, and just because it happens in the industry doesn't mean it happens in sight. Meaning that what I said about 9/11, what I said about the food, things are happening in sight, in plain sight, but we are always so blinded by what's being produced to us. We don't want to see, we don't want to hear it, we don't want to believe that a lot of this stuff is happening. So with I'm bringing that up because with the MLK, we just like, oh, he got shot. Oh no, it is details in there. And why? Think about it, China. Why now is a president wanting to declassify those records? What is it that Trump wants us to know? That's why, if y'all pay attention, it wasn't about just that riot that Trump did up there on the Capitol. He took those paperwork. He took that paperwork that was classified documents, and he said, I think the world should know why you guys are wanting to vote Obama because he's black, and Obama this, Obama that. Tell Obama to tell the secrets. Tell him to tell about the extraterrestrial. We won't believe that there's aliens and stuff because they know we're not ready for that. I'm cool. Because I ain't never thought why we can't never go and search other planets. Why did God make it impossible for us to have? Because we are only supposed to be here for human existence. That's our role.
Right.
Star Trek was put in place for a reason.
I definitely believe in aliens, UFOs, all of that. I
So,
believe in all of
China,
that.
we was young, right? And it was the best thing ever in life that I got the experience, right? So I had to call my dad to verify for Shank Rock and his sister. So we lived in the projects, and the projects that we lived in was called Sequoia Village. I can Google. It's in the country of Winchester, Kentucky. My dad always wanted us to live in the country, but my mama said, my grandmama told my mama, nah, that's as country as you're gonna go with them girls. Y'all can't survive. You can't survive with them girls in the country. So my mama told my dad that's as far as he'll go in the country with him. If they have a project in the country. I know y'all never heard of projects in the country, but it is. So we was playing kickball with all the little kids in the projects. And lo and behold, what comes and just stands over us for like 15 minutes with lights, so pretty. It looked like a Simon Says game. A UFO. We run and get our parents, like, Dad, Mom, look, come and look. It's a UFO. They exist. And my dad was like, so I said, Dad, what did we see when we was young, when we was playing kickball? He said, what, the UFO that we all seen? He said, yeah. And he said, I never thought I'd live to see one, but I did. And it was the best experience. Now, what was inside, I can't say. Was
Right.
it studying us? Yes, because we had time to stop what we was doing, playing kickball, and look up and watch all the lights. And when I say the lights were circling, they were circling yellow, blue, red, green. And we went and got our parents. And we didn't have cell phones at that time to take pictures. We didn't have social media. But everybody, all of us to this day, the kids we know that was our age then, my sister's age, we all have the same recollection of the story. And my dad said, I'm glad I got to live to see one. And I said, so y'all don't think in a million years that we can't go to other planets? Why? Because we are a human extinction. Why do y'all think that in Antarctica, Google it, don't just Google it, do y'all fact check on why is it a peace treaty for Antarctica? Look up the pilot, Mr. Byrd, Richard Byrd. Why it's time travel? Why do y'all think the Simpsons predict so much? But black people are so blinded, and we be like, oh, that ain't true. I don't believe until you see it for yourself. Y'all see how quick the drones, they say they're drones, right? But then they exit that out. It was only talked about for so long.
Exactly. Where'd they go?
What happened? Let's talk about the body cam, the police cam in the car that seen that green comet come down in Las Vegas last year over the summer. And right when he was in that neighborhood, he got phone calls of something big in them people's yard that they never seen before. And they moved those people. Google that. Why did they move those people?
I heard about that.
Why did they, yeah, China, why did they move those people? Why did y'all move them out of that house that they've been in for years? Because of, and don't forget the police cam caught it. So this ain't no, the police cam caught the green comet coming down, and that just got swept under the rug. Y'all see how they talk about that, and then it's like, and the man said specifically, he said, we're not, he said, y'all think Joe Biden could have went and said, this is what one of the whistleblowers said. Could Joe Biden went during election and say, hey, you guys, our space is being invaded by extraterrestrial? Man, he would have had a chance. They'd have deemed him really crazy. Why don't y'all believe in what's out there? It's just out there. When y'all watch Planet of the Apes, when y'all look at Planet of the Apes next time, look at all the planets that's in the sky. It's different planets in the sky on Planet of the Apes. But we won't believe because why? We brainwashed. We've been brainwashed. Cat Williams said, why y'all think they show cheeseburger commercials at midnight? And then he said, what does your mind do? Damn, I'm hungry. You ain't thought about a burger before you see that commercial.
That's a fact.
Nika said, if you notice, kids don't even go outside and play anymore or look up at the sky. I heard about the Giants down there. Did you hear about something in Florida, China? Yep.
Was that Florida?
It was something in Florida too that happened. Um, y'all go
Was it
back.
outside of a mall?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, I definitely heard
But
about
remember,
that.
they said
But
it was a hoax. Okay, so somebody just, man, look. Somebody just go put on a costume of Roger off the fucking Family Guy or whatever. What's it called, American Dad, and just wants to walk around the mall and look Man, get out of here. Top Flight said they said it was a hoax in Vegas. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Nika True, I've always watched the sky. Yeah. Even the actual footage of the aliens not showing no more. Yeah. And you know they were screaming. If y'all go back and look at that house in Vegas, they were screaming on that phone. They were scared. Them people were scared about what failed. But the police cam caught it. And y'all go Google it. They ain't trying to show that close up that police camera caught.
That's crazy.
Why y'all think it's called Area what? Where did that come from? Why is it called that area? Why is it called that? Why it ain't just the desert out there? Why is it a Area 51 or whatever it's called? Why?
And why is it forbidden? Why
Mm.
can't you go on it?
Come on, let's go, China. Ain't no y'all ain't hiding shit. Y'all just down there doing testing on shit. What is forbidden about that? Why is it a peace treaty not to search Antarctica? What is out there? We've heard the stories about Antarctica. If you haven't, y'all better go Google it today. I've been on it. I've been onto it. So I'm gonna tell y'all something about portals. If y'all ever watched the Marvel movies, Doctor Strange and Thor, and don't even forget the Black Panther. Y'all know the Black Panther was, his cousin. Remember the cousin? He was half descent of that and half descent of cause see the once the father came, his uncle came over here, he slept with a human woman, right? Once he came through the portal. Correct? On Black Panther, right? Y'all following along, right?
Yeah.
That's what happens. It's a portal out there. So when they talk about Amelia Earhart, do y'all research on her, the first woman pilot? But back then, when they was first, doing pilot work, it was always something in the Antarctica. So when they went through it, it's like, China, let me sing you this story too about this girl, this black girl, y'all, the other day said she went through a portal. Her and her kids are scared, and she was just asking anybody and everybody to find somebody to help her explain. She was coming home from from the Walmart, said she been going through the same route every day for years. And she said it's like she went through a portal, and she said her and her kids was like, where are we at? They've been going the same route every day. And she said, and then she said she went to turn around because she was so confused. And she said her GPS had her 30 minutes out from her home, which it don't take that long to get there. She's like, where the fuck am I at? When she turned around, a car hit her, tore her car to pieces, and the car that hit him said, "We don't know where she came from. It's like she came out of the sky."
Damn.
It's a black girl. She was crying and everything. She had a neck brace on. She said she just wants somebody to explain what happened to her. She said she'd never seen this place a day in her life. Where whatever she went to, she saw kids even told the doctor the same story. But yeah. Heck yeah, they showed the actual alien on the dash cam. I see, I can't find it. Yeah, they took it. Hey, E back, happy Sunday. They took it, y'all, and they moved those people out of that home. They moved those people out of that home. Why? Nobody's going, why? Why did y'all moving people? Why did y'all moving people out of their home? And it wasn't nothing. Stop lying. It is time. I don't know how y'all gonna deal with it, but they've been here. They've been existing amongst us.
I agree.
But when they went, y'all, and for those that don't believe with movies with messages, why did they make Journey to the Middle Earth with Dwayne the Rock Johnson? It's two parts. When the Richard Byrd went through the portal, they went under the underworld. And the underworld is just mythical. Y'all ever seen King Kong, the new one? How the plants was bigger than our plants? That's how it was in the underworld. He said the butterflies was bigger like birds. The plantation was huge. The trees was bigger than sequoias. The waterfalls was rich. Everything. Everything. But we won't wake up and believe that what's beyond the stars. Why can't we invent things to get us to Jupiter? Why can't we go here? Why can't we go there? What is on those other planets? How is it water and life on those planets? Y'all know anytime you got water and life on a planet, what does that mean? Look at Top Flight said, what about when they made Men in Black? Okay, they giving us messages and signs. We just won't coexist. We don't know how to. Y'all not gonna tell me a motherfucker with a mushroom and a dog and a fish looking face, y'all gonna be okay with walking down the sidewalk with him. Their technology. Why y'all think y'all ever noticed that if y'all read a story about Atlantis, Atlantis was full of magic and power. The American people went through the portal, and once they made it back safely, they didn't know how they got to that island of Atlantis. They came back and reported that it is power on unconditional power, that like it's God there. When y'all look at Black Panther, what did they fight over? China. When they fighting over the power that they had over there, it's always over the energy and the power. Pay attention, America. Pay attention, Black people. Anytime you see the Marvel movies, they want the energy that they have. The Thor movies, they want the energy. Doctor Strange, open one door and be in China, and open this door, be in Germany. But we won't believe. We always, that's a conspiracy. Oh, that's just talk. So when Cat Williams was doing all those stand-up comedies talking about the party, the Diddy parties, now that it's out there, we believe. Are y'all okay? That shit's been out there. Why is everybody acting shocked and doing 1,000 lives on Diddy when he said that years ago? China, am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong at all. I'm trying to think of that. What's that man's name who was giving away like all of the secrets to like the shit with the aliens?
Edward Snowden.
Who?
Edward Snowden.
He was like dropping like all of the
Yeah,
classified
they made a
shit,
movie
right?
about him, Edward Snowden.
And he ended up passing away.
Oh, I know who you talking about, China. Did he pass away though? Because you know they bought something out about that. It was not too long ago, China. I know who you're talking. Dang.
He was a doctor, I believe.
Yep. Not Dr. Sebi.
Nope.
Y'all know they unalived that doctor, that Chinese doctor that started talking about the COVID. Like I said the other day, China, did y'all ever not pay attention to the COVID? And they said, hey, we're gonna lose 1,000,000 whoop-de-woo, 1,100,365 lives. And then the number popped up on the screen and it was like, what? How did y'all know how many people was gonna pass? How'd y'all know 1,000,000 people was going to pass? They didn't say it was going to take lives of hundreds of thousands. They said we're going to lose 1,000,000 people. And if y'all remember going on CNN, they had the number behind them on the screen. Am I lying? She said, growing up, my siblings and I love watching Doctor Who. She said, I think that's why Rashad Jamal was in jail for exposing the truth. Hey, Bob, with Big Heavy. But what's that name? She said Dr. Dick Gregory, also Nostradamus. Yup.
He exposed the truth about the Men in Black, and there was a lot that he exposed. I can't think of his name.
What did he say, China? Give your what you heard.
He just like exposed how they were covering up about the Men in Black and the aliens and different sightings that happened that ended up being classified and shit.
If y'all go back and watch Edward Snowden too, Edward Snowden hacked and he worked for Adele. It's a movie out about him. And was he? She said, was he a black man, China?
I believe he was a white man.
And, yeah, he was white. I think who we talked about. I think he's white, but
I don't know why I keep thinking about Stephen Greer, but it's not him. But I feel like at one point he was interviewed by Stephen Greer, Dr. Stephen Greer.
let me Google it. Somebody Google that, Dr. Stephen Greer. But I thought maybe it was. But let's go to this part. Remember, if y'all remember, Edward Snowden worked for Dell, and he worked for another company, and he was a hacker, and he turned from hacker to whistleblower. And when he turned from hacker to whistleblower, he got into the files. He hacked into the files of, y'all pay attention to the movie The Matrix. It's a message for everybody to take. Either you wake up or you don't. But I could care less. I'm woke. But it was he hacked into the files of the FBI and the CIA, and nobody had ever hacked into did what he did before he could send it to the journalists and stuff. It was a whole team of people he was working with, and he got that last download. They was in his face. The FBI was in his face that quick. Not only did they give him jail time, but he hacked it so good. Y'all go watch the movie that they gave him a job. They gave him a job, and he was releasing everything to these people. He ended up being a whistleblower. Do y'all not know that Vladimir Putin pardoned him? He gave him a pardon. That's how much he got. He didn't get into the alien files. He got into all kind of files. So he basically China also created a humanoid. Do y'all not know a couple of years that China built the sun? See how they talked about it for a day and moved on? Google the city in the sky where the clouds was built of a whole city. And they said, oh, they made up a whole name for a whole city in the clouds. And said, oh, that's when the gas is built up. How the hell the gas is built up and create a city in the clouds? Y'all can dumb it down, and y'all can be dumbed down by words and say, oh, look at that phenomenon. That's because gas is built up in whoop-de-woo, whoop-de-woo. But when Sergeant Richard went down there to the underworld, there was unicorns. There was like the riches and it was so many riches and how rich the land was, and they didn't like what was happening up here. That's why it's a peace treaty for the continent of Antarctica. Now, when y'all go and look up the peace treaty, I've never heard of it. Y'all remember Antarctica ain't nothing but ice, they say. Snow and ice, but it's pyramids. My God, the pyramids are beautiful. Y'all thought the pyramids in Egypt was something, my God. But y'all today leave this live and go Google, why is it a peace treaty for the continent of Antarctica if there's nothing out there? It's just a sheet of ice. Have y'all seen the fish in Antarctica? It's a light bulb fish. China, it's a light bulb fish. Well, how do we get electrocuted? But it's a fish that live in water that's a light bulb.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Energy is free. But the government took control of the energy and making us pay for energy. The world is built of water. Why are we paying for water? Y'all see what the white man has taken over control of to brainwash us to think? Y'all see what they are brainwashing us? It's a fish in the water like a light bulb. He has a whole light in his stomach. It's a jellyfish type. Y'all know they say octopus are aliens. An octopus has 8 hearts. Go do the evolution of an octopus. How's animals in the water lighting up? How is it electric jellyfish in the water? But we get electrocuted. Now y'all tell me, Don't water kill you out electric once you get electric. Come on, China.
These people crazy as hell.
Come on, China. How do we get electrocuted if we're nothing but bones?
Exactly.
Y'all gotta wake up. Go watch Star Trek. Go watch a lot of movies. Harry Potter. Oh, it's so full of witchcraft. Don't y'all know when if y'all are Bible believers, Moses threw his stick down on Easter. Everybody watch Moses in the Ten Commandments. Moses threw his stick down, and Pharaoh made his gods throw their stick down too, and their sticks turned to snakes. Y'all don't remember that the donkey talked in the Bible? If you go to the evergreen forest, why is the evergreen forest so dense that we can? Because it is cures in that evergreen forest to everything, and it is parrots and birds that talk. How did a bird talk? Animals are talking? What? And y'all don't believe? How is a spider able to get in his web and weave words?
Hmm.
China, am I correct? I mean, I'm tripping, right? No, no.
It's just crazy, like what some of the shit that is happening. I'm sitting over here on Google. I'm trying to find
Okay,
the
you go ahead.
name.
Y'all ain't seen the new species. I see. I'm an animal lover. I'm the Snow White. I'm a black Snow White, and I like to look up all the new species. And I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? What is a dragon centipede? I thought dragons didn't exist. So how did a dragon that somebody just woke up and mythically imagined, and it's a centipede that looks like a dragon? And they say new species. Y'all ain't never seen that pop up when y'all look at Discovery Channel. I do, and it say new species. New species. New species. Where are these new species coming from? When they went out there to that water and they are doing these experiments and creating tornadoes and doing climate change, trying to make it hot all the time, trying to make it snow and stuff. See, you can't do God's work because you're opening portals. And when they open these portals, that's where these new species is coming from, guys. It's a light bulb animal in Antarctica under the water. He has a whole light in his stomach. Y'all seen the little ghost on Pac-Man? That's how he's shaped, with a light in his stomach. I was like, what the what? Wait. I love seeing new animals, but I'm scared of seeing those. Like, what? Go back to New York City. Go back to the state of New York. China, you live in New York. A few years ago, a woolly mammoth floated up in New York. And not only did y'all know a woolly mammoth is what? Ancient dinosaur.
Hmm.
How did a woolly mammoth in New York come back? And not only did he come back in the water, he wasn't just a fossil from extinction. His food was warm on his stomach. His food was warm on his stomach, y'all. Google it. They're
Mm.
extinct. They're extinct. That was dinosaur days. This woolly mammoth was from the dinosaur days. How was his food warm on his stomach? Where did it come from? There are also records, and they said yes. They said there were so many species down in Antarctica. So some scientists had just went down there, guys, and it was glaciers. And if y'all ever go under the rocks of Antarctica, the water of Antarctica with these scientists and stuff, they're unremarkable. It's something that's never been seen before. Like it's different. Like the South Pole, the Northern Lights, and all of that. Y'all ain't said where does that happen? And they always come up with, oh yes, the gas from the snow and it makes the lights fluoresce. Stop it. It sounds good. It sounds so good. It sounds so made up and good. It makes you believe like, oh, I get that.
You know that they cleaned it up with the woolly mammoth, right? They
Mm-hmm.
made it seem like it was only bones found.
Shut up, China.
They definitely cleaned it up.
Wow. Wow. And that wasn't true. That's not true. The woolly mammoth came all the way up. It was full body, and when the people broke it down, they said the food on. Am I tripping, China? That it was a story that the food on the stomach was he just ate.
Yeah. Yeah,
And y'all
that's
notice that every time it's a catastrophe, it's a new species. Because when the ground opens up, they come up from the other side that y'all just not ready for. We not ready to explore that. Some of those animals, y'all ain't in the ocean and knowing what's hitting y'all legs when y'all in the ocean, and y'all ever been out there and y'all feel all that and y'all think it's just seaweed and stuff hitting y'all legs and y'all just don't know what it is hitting y'all legs. I need y'all to wake up. I need y'all to get out there to Antarctica. So it was a balloon, right? That they said was going over. And they was like, nobody shoot down the balloon that's down there over North Carolina over the summer. Don't shoot the.
mm-hmm.
And the balloon went over New York. It went over all these states. But then it ended up in Antarctica. This balloon traveled far. It ended up on the other side of the world on another continent, the continent of Antarctica. And when the newswoman said she did it, she said the people that was out there said artificial intelligence. Y'all do the math, and then they switched the story. I got the story that first came out. The new story that's out now is that um it was a they don't know if it was from China. They always blaming China for some shit that, you know what I'm saying, is happening over here. They're always doing that, China. They're always blaming it on China or some other country. No, y'all know what it is. Just stop. Shapeshifters. Y'all ain't see the dude's woman in New York who shapeshifted online and they had to cut it off years ago. She shapeshifted right there. A little human mixed with a little bit of. And to them, y'all gotta look at it, the world outside of us. They are just like us. They just look different. They got a different language. And the thing is, we look just as funny to them as they do to us, or they would to us. We're just not ready for it. We're not ready for it. What you think, China? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I'm ready for all of it. Am I prepared for it? Probably not, but I'm definitely ready for the truth that I knew as the truth, like growing up, to be put in the front street.
Yeah, I'm not prepared, and that's why I tell my kids about the UFO we seen when we was young. And it's just like how you see it on the movies, like the same shape, round, um, lights. Not all of them might not got lights. I don't know what all of them look like. But I want you guys to leave this live and go look up New Jersey. Have you seen that China, the pilot on the private plane and how they videotaped it
No.
a couple weeks? Go Google it real quick, China, while I got you on her about the what they seen on the plane and stuff like that. Unidentified flying object. She said first it was just white and then it fluorescent green, and she said it's like it had a beam of energy around it, and it took them. And they're saying they're let me see, because I want y'all to be on the same page as me. But if y'all got time to, she got it captured on video. They'll be taking that from her soon. Y'all know one thing the government does is step in. This was just a week ago or so. But they want y'all to think what it is. Here we go. Let me play it for y'all real quick.
local story that pretty much tops that one. A crew on board a private jet spotted something high in the sky, and they shot this video of it, and they have no idea what they saw that night. Ari Odzer is joining us now from Fort Lauderdale with a first-hand account of this very bizarre sighting, Ari.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There was definitely something in the sky that night. It was way too high to be a drone, moving way too fast and erratically to be a weather balloon. And the flight attendant who shot the video says several other aircraft reported seeing the same thing. The aerospace world is full of flying machines that we all recognize. But sometimes people see things in the sky that defy explanation.
It started as white, and then it just got green and almost like an electric, some type of energy around it.
Cassandra Martin is a flight attendant for Surjet, a private air service. On the night of December 23rd, she says she and two pilots were flying back to Fort Lauderdale in an empty jet high over the Bahamas when air traffic control sent a message.
When all of a sudden I heard traffic control say, "We have a foreign object, can you please identify?" I looked to the left and pilot saw 3 objects, I only saw 1, and I grabbed my phone and I just pressed it to the window to see if I could get a video of what the object was. I don't know what it was, and then I zoomed in as much as the phone allowed me to, and the object was white, and then it turned slightly green, almost kind of like an electric field around it of some sort. And it stayed with us for about 45 minutes, and then we didn't see it again. And we were about 45,000 feet, and it was way above us.
What was the chatter like in the cockpit between you, the co-pilot, and the pilot as to what you were seeing?
I think we were astonished, and it was something that you really can't explain, but I don't have the qualifications to know what that is.
China.
Yeah. No.
And she recorded. She got good video. And it give you chills, but it's just like, Imagine we all want to take a flight out of somewhere, and the first thing we do is look, and she said, and you heard them, it was too high to be a drone. It was too high to be this. And it was way above them. And how other flights caught it. They wasn't the only flight that caught it. And had all of a sudden it had a green beam, an energy blast around it. Just throw this out here, but what if Chinese people are considered aliens? Their eyes are very slanted, and they do have high technology capabilities. Yeah. Ebek, it's true. They built the sun. How do you build a sun? China?
Yeah, that's weird.
How do you have the technology to build a sun?
I'm going to build the sun today.
Man, say I don't even think I want to build a star. I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts of humanity in that area. And when I seen this video, as I was doing my Antarctica, because I meant to try to download the peace treaty. China, if you got the capabilities of downloading the peace treaty, who the fuck is a peace treaty for? Who's out there in the ice?
Right.
Who is in Antarctica in the ice to where it's a peace treaty? Why is it a peace treaty for ice? Let's leave with that today. Why is it a peace treaty for ice? Nothing but snow, nothing but penguins and polar bears, and that's just a part of it. That's just a part, because I gotta think Antarctica is a continent, and you can't even go and study the whole continent of Antarctica for that reason. And why are y'all out there? Why are y'all building stuff out there to go? Why are y'all intrigued in Antarctica? What is it? Let's talk about it. What's out there?
Ice. Cold. What is out there?
China, I'm gonna do a peace treaty with you about the desert. Now, what the fuck is in the desert to make me sign a peace treaty saying we can never go over here, we can never do this? There's something out there that I don't want nobody to see. I've never seen a peace treaty for the continent until then. But it's definitely something for y'all to go look into. They're definitely building stations out there. There's definitely scientists out there. They're breaking it down, and they're trying to break it down to y'all slowly to invite what's happening, and we're just not receptive.
Hmm.
But we got Jupiter, we got Neptune. What's out there? What's on Jupiter? What's on Uranus?
That's a good question.
Blue Devil G said, Miss Parker, remember year 2000, Coming Peoples was going crazy. Mm, mm. China, y'all have you ever thought about it though? Like, what's out there on Jupiter? What's on Neptune? What's on Uranus? Why we can't get to those? Why was they created?
Right.
If it's non-existence, why we ain't the only planet?
Why we can't see what's on it?
Hmm. Hmm. Anybody in the chat, have y'all ever thought about that? If we the only planet, why is there so many planets, but we're the only planet with life? So why not just be the only planet? It was some scientists that did they was building those satellites, and within those satellites, and like China said about this person, I'm thinking this is the people that China talked this person China was talking about how they built these satellites and they picked up languages off other planets, and on two of those planets, out of 12, I think it was a lot of planets, but languages coming through. And out of two of those planets, two of them had English language. Two planets outside of ours had English language coming through the satellite. We don't watch stuff like that. Why don't we as black people, China, why you think we don't watch stuff like that? What is it? Like, I just really want to know, why do black people not watch stuff like that? What is like
I feel like a lot of black people are ignorant to shit like that, and they really don't feel like it's important, or they probably don't care enough to think it's important. I
just like
care.
just like why wasn't it important with who you're talking about, and why was nobody really paying attention to what Dr. Sebi and Nipsey was talking about? They said it's a cure. It's a simple cure, and it's not even medicine that will cure HIV. Where would we get such a thing?
I feel like they don't want a cure for it because then they won't make money.
Mm, mm, mm.
If everybody cured, then how is the pharmacies making money?
Let's go, China. Let's go. Bingo. Bingo.
Hmm.
Y'all notice how even when we get on YouTube, you can't say certain words. Why not? Why not? I'm
That's a,
asking you too. Why
that's a
we
fact, though.
words? If everything's so fictional, and you know what I'm saying. You remember when even when the C-19 happened, I was like, don't use the word COVID, say C-19. Why? That's the name of it. But YouTube has made it strict to where you can't say anything. Nika said the medicine which is making you sick.
Hmm.
And y'all go and read up on Dr. Sebi. Dr. Sebi was coming up with natural herbs, natural drinks, and stuff you could take naturally. You didn't have to go spend money on it. And he's gone. To where the government even took what he had going on to the family to make them sell what they had to the family to keep his name alive and to keep what he had going on alive. She said, I was talking about the censorship BS. Absolutely. She said, Big Red Diva said, I feel they haven't broke the slave generational curse. Black people were beaten when they were caught reading. Yeah. We are still enslaved. Why we think because what? Don't we, when you go to work, ain't you working hard in the dog who are you working for? Let's show your own business. And then your own business is still controlled by somebody higher than you. Don't you still got to pay out to somebody? Don't you still got to go get insurance and all of this? You're still not in control of your company 100%. Am I correct?
That's a fact.
We are still enslaved. We just don't have the shackles. They're not hanging us by nooses anymore. They're just unaliving us in the grocery stores, the police, any which way they can. A knee in the neck. Just busting in your house, unaliving you. If your car, hell, we scared to break down on the highway, China. You feel me?
No, for real.
They pull up, you got jumping cables in your hand. That's where it's a pistol. YouTube's way of being in control. Yes, we are controlled people. That's what I'm saying. If we can't talk about certain things, you can't cuss in the chat or anything. We are being controlled. We are being controlled. We are all being controlled. Why y'all think, okay, pay attention to this, China, and I'm getting out of here, China, before I do my other live today, get ready. But China, why y'all think the Quakers and all of them don't do television, radios, or anything? No electricity. They use lanterns and all of that. Everything, when y'all go read up on Edward Snowden, he was talking to, he did when he leaked when he whistle blew on the government and on their files, he was telling everybody how everything had we was being surveillance through everything, computers, phones, our Wi-Fi boxes, anything electrical. Y'all laugh at the Quakers and everything, but the Quakers are they didn't want that. They didn't want government anything.
Right. I could believe that we're being surveillance for sure. Have you ever noticed how like sometimes you'll be talking about some shit, and then next thing you know, it's like an advertisement that you see.
Come on. You'll go in your Google search. You can go be Googling something else, but what
yes,
you about, even what you was thinking about, China, will pop up in your phone.
That shit is weird. I'm like, what the hell? What?
I thought I was the only one that did it, China. I thought I was the only, or you was just talking about like Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, and then you'll Google in your phone to go look up something else, and waffles and chicken recipes will pop up.
Shit, crazy. I never understood that neither. Like, damn, am I being recorded when I'm not paying attention type shit?
But you know, people laugh at the Quakers and all of them out there in Oregon and Utah, and you know, their wagons and stuff. But they live off their land, not off anything. That's why they're solely into their book of their Mormon books. You know what I'm saying? Their lifestyle makes so much sense when what China just said. It makes so much sense for me to say, what's that, Dr. Sebi? And then I bet Dr. Sebi will start popping up in my phone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nika said these doctors had me on 16 pilling a day. I had to take my life back on herbs. Yes. Ebek said homeless people are very smart. They know how to survive. Jamie said we're definitely being watched. Hey, Blenda Healing, my love. Hey, yeah, we're pay attention. All y'all got to do is start Googling a lot of stuff and look at the lifestyle of these people and look at ours. And if y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all a perfect example. Y'all remember Morgan Freeman in Batman? And y'all remember when Morgan Freeman was sitting in the basement and what did he have? He had a screen, and on the screen was everybody's house. What was going on in everybody's house. Those messages trying to be overlooked in movies. How was Morgan Freeman able to have a video of everybody's home in Gotham? And if Siri doesn't listen, then why did she respond when you call her name? I just want y'all to leave woke today. China, I love you so much. Thank you for coming up here with me. This was really just a check-in, but I'm glad we got to this because China, send me that information too on who you're talking about, because I definitely want to talk about it and stuff. Y'all, let's get into these MLK classified documents. China, do you want to do that with me? Because I'm interested. Because they said that he didn't just get shot, that they smothered him. In the classified documents, we are going to see that, Martin Luther King was taken out. They even released JFK's. He declassified that. He said, let's get those out to the people. They should know. Y'all can hate Trump for a lot of things, but come on, I love me a telling person. I love a man that tells information like that. I'm ready. Y'all not ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. They're gonna try to take that man out. Let me go and put that out there. They're going to try to assassinate this man. That's why they tried on 2 attempts to get him out of here, because they knew Kamala wasn't gonna make it. They knew Kamala Harris wasn't going to make it. They tried to unalive this man twice because they knew not only was he going to push out documents, they knew that if he got in there, he was going to put out information, and he classified that information, and he said, let me get it. Let me do this real quick before I end it. I got 3 minutes. Let me get it. News about Trump. News about MLK, Donald Trump, and the assassination. Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. America ain't ready for this. I am. I'm ready. I'm gonna do coverage on it as soon as I get it. I just filled out my form. I got it's a lot of
Washington in the pending release of new documents from the JFK assassination and 2 others. Americans are one step closer to learning more about 3 of the biggest assassinations in U.S. history.
Give that to RFK.
President Trump has signed an executive order to release all documents related to the killings of John F. Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy, and Martin Luther King Jr. 99% of the JFK documents have been released, but thousands of files remain either partially or fully withheld.
What remains is about 4,400 documents from a variety of federal agencies, primarily the CIA, that still contain some redactions ranging from a word to a paragraph to a page to the whole document.
Experts don't expect any bombshells from the files. Tom Samoluk, who serves on the board of directors at the JFK Library, says he reviewed all classified documents years ago. He tells our station in Boston the records will not reveal any smoking gun. There will be some puzzle pieces that will be put back in that will tell a more robust and rich story. Lee Harvey Oswald was identified as the sole gunman, but conspiracies abound. A former Secret Service agent with Kennedy at the time wrote a memoir in 2023 saying he found a bullet in the back of Kennedy's car but forgot until recently. His account challenges the government's finding that a single bullet hit both Kennedy and Texas Governor John Connally. As for the MLK assassination, those documents could reveal more about allegations the FBI was complicit in his killing. The Justice Department determined James Earl Ray acted alone, but a congressional investigation found the years-long surveillance on King by FBI agents in order to undermine the civil rights leader was probably a felony.
Ooh, child. Wait. What? Did y'all hear that about Martin Luther King? Miss Parker, another informative live. This reminds me of sitting in the kitchen table with your family sharing stories of how we learn. Ain't it, Nika? Now, y'all can hate the orange piece of shit for a lot of stuff, but baby, y'all heard what they said about JFK because, see, he's a white man. He's a white man that they don't want to say they took the white man out. One of our own kind. It ain't who took him out, who they put it on. A puzzle piece. Why is it a puzzle piece when y'all just said we're not going to find out any informative information that's been put out? Why is it pieces cut out? Because y'all set that up. The government, y'all set that up. Just like we want to know what happened to MLK. It wasn't the bullet. It was let's get to it. Y'all want content. That's content. That's content. And we got to ask Trump why. Donald Trump, if you're out there, why? I just want that question from you, Mr. President. Why do you want us to know so bad? You want us to know how dirty they was. That's one thing y'all can't talk about Trump. Trump said he's going to do something. He does it. He does what he says. Don't act shocked. Y'all get on my nerves when somebody says, I'm going to go whoop her ass, and she get her ass whooped. Now, why did she go do that? She already said it. What are y'all talking about? What's wrong with y'all? I'm about to go rob this store. Why did he go rob that store? But he said it. Everything Trump said he's going to do, he's done it. What are y'all, why is it a shocker? Why are we doing lives like, oh my God, stop. But why do you want us to know he wants to show the corruption? Hell, y'all won't talk about me being corrupt. Let's talk about everybody. That's one thing I can respect about it. He ain't going down by himself. Y'all don't get to point the finger at me today when y'all just as bad as me. I can respect that. Because y'all ain't going to call me a prostitute, but I seen y'all down there too. How did y'all know I was down there prostituting on 53rd and Martin Luther King if you wasn't on 53rd and Martin Luther King? I always want to point fingers and tell somebody else's story, but we never want to tell our own. I'm going to love doing this right here, y'all. I'm going to read every page. Every page. Y'all have some dirty people out there, boy. We have some corrupt, dirty people. And the children want to know. His kids posted a big message and they want to know. They said secrets have been hid for years. They knew it, but you know, like Nika was saying, it's just the stories we heard. And we just got to go with the stories that our grandmothers and our grandmother's grandmother and our grandmother's grandmother and our grandmother's grandmother has passed down. Y'all go enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. Get ready for these next few weeks because I'm waiting on my documents. I'm excited. I'm going to read about JFK because let's not forget Marilyn Monroe played a big part. And y'all remember, not only was Marilyn sleeping with JFK, they used her. That's why she started getting on drugs real bad. Y'all got to go do these stories and get in tune with these people and what was really going on. They used her. They used her to set him up. Y'all know that's what they do. They use a woman to set you up. Ain't that always the one? We are always the one used to set a man up. Okay? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited to see. Why is it pieces cut out of JFK's? Why? Why is it pieces? And put a puzzle together. Y'all said there ain't nothing else out there. So why are we piecing together a puzzle? Y'all ordered that. Y'all ordered that hit on that man. Y'all use Marilyn Monroe. That's why she got addicted. That's why she got so addicted to do what she do. But I don't need that Weinstein. I'm like Sean Ramsey. I need that Weinstein report like today. If he declassifies that, oh my God. Oh my God, y'all. Do y'all know the doors that's going to open? Do y'all know the doors that's going to open to the industry? And everybody that's going to be in... Let me do that. Let me set up a live for that, y'all. I think I want to do the documentary with y'all and play it in my background, and I'll stop it every now and then. I'll put the disclaimer and let y'all hear it, and yeah, we'll go from there. But I think that's where I want to start at. Let's start with this island, and let's talk about these people on the island, and let's talk about Bill Clinton. What are you doing, Bill? What was you doing over there? You didn't see them girls? Y'all didn't see all them girls. The wife hit all them girls. We was on an island now. Let's not forget it is an island, but y'all see nobody, no traces, no nothing. And it was some black people too. So I'm gonna do that documentary. I think I'm gonna set it up for Tuesday. Switch some stuff around and start on a Tuesday. And let y'all hear the stories and y'all decipher and tell me. It's just so many political people and heavy hitters that's going to be caught up into this stuff. And it's just going to be a big circus. But Shano did drop some bombs on my live the other day about who was in that picture with Trump. And some stuff was great happening. And Trump is shaking it up. So, again, everybody have a blessed Sunday. It's nice seeing you guys. And I'm glad that y'all got to join me today. And I was all over the place, and I'm glad, you know what I'm saying? I'm like China, it was kind of dry until later on, but I really enjoyed you guys coming in and just saying, hey, Miss Parker, you know what I'm saying? Sharing a cup of coffee with me, and thank you, AF, I appreciate you, but we need lives like these. We need wake-ups. It's time. If y'all ain't paying attention to what's happening in y'all communities, what's happening in y'all backyard, in y'all front yard, and why the snow ain't melting. Snow melts. Why people was lighting fire to snow that wasn't melting. What? Oh, baby, we are in trouble. America is in trouble. They don't want us to wake up. Especially us. Black people, wake up. Nika just said it, how many pills they had on a day, but going third. Go look up Dr. Sebi. Go look up Nipsey Hussle in his last days, what he was doing. Oh, we can't have that, black people. Y'all don't want to kill each other anymore? Black man. Black man. We got to sit you down. We got to put you on ice. If black people come together, they'll take over. We can't have that. We got to get him out of here. Oh, Dr. Sebi's coming up with all these cures for cancer and AIDS. Oh, we got to get him up out of here. He will take money out of our pharmaceutical company. And he's black. He's lost his black mind. Let's get him up out of here. Forever. Go do your research and leave a comment outside this video and tell me what you found. And also, one more thing. A peace treaty in an island full of ice, on a continent full of ice. Why is it a peace treaty for snow? I didn't know snow could move or talk. It's not a peace treaty nowhere else in the world, but it's a peace treaty in Antarctica. Leave a comment when you read it and tell me what you think. And tell me, are y'all woke? A lot of people ain't going to believe, but for those that do y'all research and, again, tell me what y'all think. And have a blessed Sunday.